I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Last outing for the Clippers, it was a loss to Denver. So the Clippers win the tip. Now White. Pass to Gilmore. And a wide open look for Jordan. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tonight, I'm looking forward to this break. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Sloan. Off target from outside. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Starts outside. James looking it over. 4 on the clock. Here's Bosch. Double team on Bosch. And he can't bank that one in. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer designed for second fiddle. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Rose, no good.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
And it's White missing.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Down low. Wide open. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
Now, here is Starks. And it's Bosch in the corner. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
White, bounce pass. Pass to Weber. Just 5 on the clock. Weber a screen. Here's Sloan. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Weber pulls it in. Clippers leading by 5. White with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Jordan outside. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The drive by James. And yes, it's good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Right side, White. Bosch with some nice D. Toronto trails by 3. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill. play the 4 without question.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Clippers leading by 3. Right side, Jordan. Driving the way. Oh!
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Now here's James. And stolen by Jordan. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. White's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now here's Jordan. He has 5. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And it's Simmons penetrating. There's a good screen. Count that one. Simmons got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
There's a screen by Kamara. Out to Edwards. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow! And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Edwards. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by Rondo, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
You got to close up any lane to the rim. If you don't, Rondo is merciless in exploiting it.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Granger. From past the arc. They grab their own miss for 3. And no good that time. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Duren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jalen Duren is certainly a force team in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Caldwell. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here's Rondo. Back to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And they double up Simmons. In the corner, Granger with it. Driving in. That shot, no good. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to Tomljanovic. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's the break. All going up court. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Outside for Simmons. Granger from outside. Up again to end the cold streak.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Flag. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Tomljanovic. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Clippers leading by 10. Outside Edwards. In the corner, Kamara with it. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Simmons. Over to the wing. To the inside. Rondo with the steal. Here's Tomljanovic. And the lead is down inside single digits. Tomljanovic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Edwards with it. 8 points for him. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. James left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
White, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rose. From deep, Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And a minute played as the second half gets over. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Now Adebayo. Back to Rose. Whoa! What a play! The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Here's White. Misses the 3. Toronto trails by 9. Pass to Bosh. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bosh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so White will bring it up for the Clippers. Now Jordan. Out to the right wing. Sloan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sloan's got 5 points so far. Bosh, the screen. In the corner, it's James. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
And 3 from Jordan. Here's Gilmore. The layup off target. Toronto trails by 7. Adebayo the screen. Here's LeBron. Chris Webber with the rebound. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. White, good.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Starts outside from downtown. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Weber. Jordan outside. Over Starks. It's rebounded by Bosh. LeBron outside. James absolutely owning the inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Jordan in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got 10 points.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, with the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you guys.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. Spins. What a jam! What a jam!
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Ida screen. It's White on the wing. Jordan on the attack. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
From deep, James. Chris Webber comes up with the rebound. Outside Jordan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hand.
32.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside to the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Shoots over Kamara. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Edwards. They set the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Ilgauskas. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
To the wing right side. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Four on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's flag missing.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
On the wing, Granger. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Duren a screen. Flag. And Duren slams it in.
And this team really counts on Duren for exactly that. Securing misses and then immediately taking it back up.
Outside Rose. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Duren. Back to White. Deflects the pass. Duren a screen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto trails by 11. Rose double team. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Tomjanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Left side Bosch. The long shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Duren a screen. White. He takes it in. Book it. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Toronto trails by 10. Fires the three. James looking from deep.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Here's Edwards. Outside Jordan. Shoots it up. There's the jumper. Nice one.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Up again. Left side Bosch. Here's Caldwell. Got a piece of it. Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Oh, what a finish.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling went for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that.
Unreal.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he hits it, 1 to go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 53, Artis Gilmore.
Outside, James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So Toronto will get the first possession. Now Rose. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Jordan. There's a screen. Driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Poke loose. Pass to Bosch. Now Rose. Toronto passing it around. James left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Bosch. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's White. They set the pick. Here's Jordan. LeBron with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
And it's always fun to watch James do his thing. What a move by LeBron.
Jordan goes in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Adebayo, good look. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Pass to Sloan. They set the pick. Over Rose. Sloan, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
James inside. There's the 3. And Rose is good for 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Jordan. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 6. And Rose has got the ball here for the Raptors. And there's the screen. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. Back to Adebayo. From about 16. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Rose. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
White for three. Nails it from three. White got his second bucket on the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Weber. Adebayo with a steal. And there's James from the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
From deep, Jordan. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Toronto out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter.
15.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Tomjanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Edwards. Got a piece of it.
And it's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ilgauskas. Shoots over Duren. No good with a fallback jumper.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Here's Kamara. The rebound by Simmons. Toronto leading by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Rondo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Kept alive. Tomjanovich. The layup off target. Here are the Clippers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Simmons looking around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Simmons. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tomjanovich. Drills it from deep. Tomjanovich has got 5 now.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Back to Rondo. Outside Edwards. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Baseline try. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Toronto leading by 3. And here's Simmons. Here's Granger. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Flag. To the wing on the left. Drops in the layup for 2. Flag's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And there's a pick. Here's Simmons. Good D by Duren. And it's Edwards with the ball for the LA Clippers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now here's Simmons. No made baskets yet. Pass to Ilgauskas. Duren with a steal. Out left to the wing. Outside Edwards. Now Rondo. And here's Flag outside. The kick out to Edwards. Duren the screen. Second chance shot. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's White, and he banks in the layup. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Adebayo from long range. Sinks the tray.
Each year, Adebayo has added a little more range to his jumper.
Pass to Jordan. There's the screen. Here's Weber. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. With 1 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Jordan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Bosch. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. White looking it over. To the inside. Gilmore's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And a missed layup. Here's Toronto with the ball. Adebayo up top. Toronto passing it around. It's James on the wing. He's got 7. Tries the spin move. Here's Adebayo. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter. Picked his pocket. Inside. Bosch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
James with the ball. Over Jordan. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter.
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside White. Pass to Gilmore. And here's Jordan. 5 to shoot. Now here's White. From the arc. Here's Gilmore. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Here's Bosch. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Pass to Edwards. Driving to the basket. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Weber. James with a steal. For the lead. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Pass to Edwards. They set a pick. Here's Duren. Clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Rondo. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
To the wing, right side. Here Starks. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
Los Angeles, 44.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Simmons has got the ball here for Toronto. To the paint. Duren with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Now Rondo. Right side Kamara. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Rondo. There's the drive. And the layup is good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Edwards can't hit.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo, he's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Simmons is doubled. Here's Tomjanovich. The putback. Pass to Ilgauskas. Duren with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Edwards with it. Picked up by Simmons. Edwards on the attack in transition.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Outside Simmons. Here's Caldwell. Guarded by Edwards. Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Duren. Right side Edwards. Outside Rondo. Duren the screen. Flag fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
Simmons. Goes again. Duren pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Flag outside. Here's Edwards. Shoots a three. The three is in.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
No good from three. The Clippers lead by 14. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
Left side, Edwards. Let's loose for three. Up again. Just in time with the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
James. The putback. Adebayo. Ooh, he leaves no question.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Duren.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Here's Edwards. Can't get the 3. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim. And Edwards, here we go. James rips down the board. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here are the Clippers now. Oh, using 2 hands to power it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Edwards. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
4 on the shot clock. Adebayo. Rebound by the 76ers. Cunningham, left side. Left side, Gasol. That's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Cunningham on the wing. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And so James will bring it up for the Raptors. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And Wagner has it in the corner. And stolen by LeBron. Fast break Toronto. And the wide open shot from Rose. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia with the ball.
Away team foul. John Starks. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. It's good.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
From deep, Rose. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cunningham drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now, here is Starks. Rose looking around. It's all evened up. Rose has got 5 points so far.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Cunningham. Down low. And Garnett misses. LeBron outside. Adebayo the screen. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Cunningham outside. Pass to Garnett. Outside Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
The assist goes to.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Fires for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's James. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back over to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, plus he provides matchup problems with that size.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Pass to Johnson. And they double up Cunningham. Kept alive and finished off by Gasol.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's James. He's got 8. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Wagner left side. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
The ball goes to the away team. Toronto substitution. Jonas Augustus. Danny Granger.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Free. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mikan. Here's Aldridge. Goes back up. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. There's a screen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players, that'll be a jump ball.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Good. Granger's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's World B. Free. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers trailed by 16. Pass to Ginobili. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's Granger with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To stop the drought, and the layup by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his first basket of the night.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Simmons looking it over. It's rebounded by Mikan. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 16. Ginobili, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Caldwell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Tomjanovich. Off target from outside. Philadelphia with the ball. Now Simmons. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Takes it from 10. Second shot opportunity. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. 5 to shoot. Here's Tomjanovich. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers trailed by 14. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Ginobili outside. Into the lane. Here's Mikan over Ilgauskas. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Caldwell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The 76ers trailed by 14. Pass to Mikan. Back to Ginobili. Here's Free. The three. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tomjanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Free. Still without a basket. And the basket by Blackman.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Simmons. And he gets it to go. Simmons got 6.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And we finished one half of basketball. Raptors lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Raptors leading by 14. Now, here is Starks. Pass to Rose. It's stolen by Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Adebayo the screen. Lets a floater go. Rose, no good. Cunningham drives in. To the inside. Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
LeBron outside to the paint, and Adebayo throws it down.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick and roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They led by as many as 18 points. Left side, Bosch. Shoots over Gasol. Adebayo. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Rose. Gasol pulls it in.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Inside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. A shot by Starks, no good.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Left side, Gasol. Back to Garnett. Off target at the rim. Toronto leading by 12. To the right side. Rose in the post. Back to Adebayo. Takes the three. Good on the triple. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here is Rose, following the score by Kevin Garnett. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Offline with his three. The 76ers trail by 13. Wagner wide open. Misses the three. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Bosch. The kick out to Adebayo. The three-pointer off the mark. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
James jackhammers it down.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelmed the defense inside. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Johnson with the rebound. .109 left in the third quarter of the game. For three, sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Pass to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to James. Rose has got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Cunningham inside. Hits it out to Garnett. Over Rose. And Garnett misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Back to Cunningham. Puts up a three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Toronto in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their
44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Johnson left side. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Sinks the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
That's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Simmons. Gasol with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 15. Cunningham for three. The rebound by Ilgauskas. And the Raptors with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Tomjanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tomjanovich just got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Here's Free. Guarded by Simmons. Pocket 6. Here's Mikan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Stolen away. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's World B. Free. Hits it from three-point range. Free's got 5 points in the quarter.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Granger misses. The 76ers trailed by 15. The kick out to Aldridge. Back to Ginobili. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Tomjanovich. Crane from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah, Neil Gauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Outside, Simmons. All alone. No good there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ginobili looking around. Stolen away. Now Simmons. From deep. It misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage sections. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
There's little the 6'10 George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
The 76ers trailed by 13. .135 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
James outside. Adebayo outside. Beyond the arc. It's off. The 76ers running out of time. Driving to the basket. James rips down the rebound.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And that time also a missed shot. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. It's an Eastern Conference. Matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. Here we go. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Right now, the 76ers are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
Now, here's Cunningham. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Here's James. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Rose up on top. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Garnett outside. And Garnett with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Adebayo the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Rose can't hit.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Gasol. Kicks it out to Garnett. Over Adebayo. Garnett can't get it to go. Bosh scanning the floor. The kick out to Adebayo. Now James shoots over Wagner. LeBron shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Rose. Garnett with the block. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the 76ers. Johnson left side. Down low. And stolen by James. To the middle. Rose, no good.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Back to Cunningham. Driving inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I like when Cunningham is going right at the rim. He is so good at converting those opportunities.
Here's Rose. And that one drops.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Cunningham left side. Here's Wagner. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Wagner outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Raptors ball. Simmons with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Caldwell. Outside, Simmons. Over Cunningham. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Granger. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Granger's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And it's Tomjanovich missing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Granger outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Granger's got 5 points now this quarter. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. The shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Danny Granger. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And Freed drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Simmons. Puts it up from 12. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Simmons got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the wing on the left. And that one's on target from the wing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot's good from Granger.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Free. He has 5. Right in the lane.
And no doubt they... Love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Right side, Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Aldridge. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Now Ilgauskas. Clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out to the wing. Pass to Mikan. 76ers moving the ball around. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it again. Granger. Here's Caldwell. Johnson, a wide open look. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's Free. He has 7. Here's Aldridge. Danny Granger pulls it in.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Granger. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Johnson now top of the key. They could use a bucket. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets a floater go. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Aldridge. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Shot on the wing, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. 20 feet out. Ginobili can't hit. Toronto leading by 14. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Left side, Rose makes it off the glass. Rose has got his second basket.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
It's stolen by Adebayo. LeBron with it. Defended now by Wagner. The kick out to LeBron. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Here's Garnett. And nothing is falling for him right now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Rose. That three off the mark.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Basket good.
Merciless drive by Ginobili. If there's a weakness in your defense, he'll find it.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Left side Rose. The layup missed. The 76ers trailed by 17. Pass to Wagner. Cunningham inside. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Chris Bosh. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Gasol. No one near him. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here's Rose. And here's Adebayo. And here's Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Can't hit from in close.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Here's Ginobili. Pass to Gasol. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Wagner with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Raptors leading by 15. Outside, James drills the baseline jumper. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Back to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Garnett. Pass to Wagner. LeBron with some nice D.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Bosh trying to free himself up. They get it back. Here's Starks. Cans it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Well, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Garnett, right side. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside Rose. Left side, Adebayo. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Toronto holding a big 8. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Granger outside. Over free. Granger misses. The 76ers trailed by 18. Here's Blackman. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here he goes. Here's World B. Free. Johnson, good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Now here's Granger. Here's Caldwell. Simmons left side. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, a big man is a problem. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 76ers trailed by 17. And he banks in the layup. Blackman's got 4 points this quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Thank you, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now, following the miss by Granger from deep. Pass to Johnson. And the call will be against Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Blackman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And again, Toronto no up. The 76ers trailed by 13. Here's Free. Here's Blackton. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 2 points. That one goes.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Johnson. From 19, that one goes. And Simmons has got the ball here for Toronto.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Here's Free from deep. That one is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And he misses the J.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
Toronto with the ball. They lead by 14. Puts up the three. He drills the three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Puts up a deep three. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.